you taking the house or me?
You.
Well, let's go. You said you wanted to see it, right? It's about all. But it's a divine beach haven. EBB Tide is the name now, but when O'Shaughnessy buys it, I don't know what he'll name it.
You're on.
Great. I don't know how dark it is. Please follow me, and I will try to describe a couple of ideas. Just some stuff. Let's skip the kitsch. That's my little book nook, by the way. See all the little books? That's about 1/4 or 1/5 of the library I had at Wellswood on Lookout Mountain. And Lookout Mountain's where I'm going. Let's look at the Steinway, my mother's Steinway. First I'll show you her portrait. Isn't she lovely? Francis Thomas Lawrence, who gave me not only my musical talent, but my Steinway. Bless her. They're softer and sound, and I will play just a little bit to give you the sound of this Steinway. After 20 years on the beach, oh boy, anybody who wants to live on the beach better be careful.
Why is that?
Everybody loves the beach. When you live on it, it hurts you. This is one of my concertos, the beginning. Then I'll just do a couple of light things. Just take a minute or two. Seven classical pieces, but let me run into a light little thing, and then we'll go down to my favorite haunt, the inlet, where the ocean and the river meet. I wrote a poem for it, a prose poem, called Sea Gray Inlet. Now we'll go down and visit there for a few minutes. All right. One of the songs of mine they love the most. Little short thing. Love him enough to see the funny side. He does. And the sunny side of the sad things he says. To see the sweet side of a bitter thing. Woman, love him until the top bell rings. Of course, some of the cutest things have been said about it. On my mountain, when it was first made, Louise Newell remembers that she now has my mother's beautiful home, Albemarle. And Wheezy and Dot McGauley are my two best friends. Well, Wheezy has a wonderful sense of humor. And when I had it made, she saw it, and she said, I love that. Who is it? I could have beaten her over the head. Joyce Thomas did it. She was a good friend of mine in Chattanooga. She did everything I asked her to do. I'm not good at anatomy or self-portraits or anything like that. So Joyce Thomas did that in '66. I was 48 years old at that time. And the eyes are the soul of any portrait, as any artist knows. My mountain, the storm I was in in 66. 1966. 6 major tragedies. So you insisted. Are you listening to me?
We're listening. We're listening.
Buyer, perfect buyer of empire. He wanted to see the whole thing. And he bought it without seeing it. He just knew. It's where he wanted to have written music and poetry and painting and essays. Come on, let's go. You're late.
Yes.
All right. The way to get upstairs is you press a secret button.
Where's that button?
Right. And it's supposedly one of the knots in the knotted plan, you see. But you press the button and the whole secret stairs.
Now, you're on. Go ahead.
One year or two, I did not have a front door for many reasons. It's too long a story. It's part of the whole story. Now, as I walk, I'm going to talk and tell you about Karim Shaban. He is the son, very beautiful, handsome, young, 40-year-old son of the Shaban. His father discovered the poet Khalil Gibran. Karim Shaban is my friend. The blessed manager here in my favorite haunt to ride in is EBB from the Mideast.
You heard it live, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what was.
Come on.
Oh,
You're on candid camera.
here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
You mean you can get them in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, how about it?
Okay.
Yeah, look, she's trying to she's trying to get she said that. Yeah, it's hot.
All right, come here.
I have a little something to say about the girls.
All right, okay.
Get them out of here. I love them. I love this whole place, the food and everything. Let's go. We've got another place called the Hatch. Ready? Did you get the boats? Did you get the boats?
There's one out there. Do I see any more? There's another one.
There's a little one.
Look at that one.
Great big one.
All right, wave us on.
Although I worship nature, almost, if I worship anything, I suppose it is nature. But the...
Out the hatch.
Dearest, I hope you can take me any time about the pirate. I will tell you about down the hatch. When I first came here in '69 and built EBB Tide on the beach, which you just saw, Michael O'Shaughnessy, I went to many places to find myself. And I found friends in each one.
There's
Let's
one of
walk down. Look at the beautiful boat.
There's one of them right there.
Through people who did not know me at all, but loved. And it's where we will dine, have lunch. And it's where you, Michael O'Shaughnessy, I hope, will come back many times when you're tired. They will know you. They will open the door and give you the special attention and table that you want, because you will be a great writer. I know that. That's why I waited 7 years for you to buy my home. There were others. I did not sense.
Sense what?
That they had, well, I did not sense that I wanted them to take care of my home and be as happy as I was there. But when you came, you had a hard time because I was on the defensive. Now let's relax, please. You make Hollywood Like, you're exhausting. Shit.
Okay. You know what, Samantha?
Let's sit for 1 minute in the shade. 1 minute. I need a home on Lookout Mountain. You know that. And all this is not just a sales pitch.
I understand.
For.
Tell me what you need to tell me.
Yeah, now, you're not recording this, I hope.
No, ma'am, I'm just viewing you through the screen.
Now, I got your long letter, and it's much more fun to go over here now, and in 2-3 minutes they should open that door. And Michael, why can't you just take that thing off your shoulder?
I love it. It's a natural.
You're taking me now? Well, I'm always natural, Michael. Always. That's true. Ask any of my old friends. Old friends? I haven't seen them yet. I don't know how old they are.
Tell me a little bit about some of the mysticisms of ebb tide. Give me some Samantha-isms.
No,
What's
I
a
don't want to do
Samantha?
that. No, I don't want to do that. You'll get a copy of my book of poetry, and you'll get everything. You'll get probably a great deal of my potpourri of thought, which is a bunch of Samantha says, you know, that type of thing. But when we have lunch, and I insist that we have lunch quietly because I will not be that type of celebrity. So many of them allow themselves to be chewed up and eaten to death right on the luncheon table. And
Celebrities?
celebrities, stars, great stars, they give in to the push of the man who says, I'll give you $1 million for 5 minutes. To hell with money. I say, give me your time and your caring and your artistic talent, and together we'll create the greatest things money cannot buy. Michael, I only want to go there and have a nice, attractive, clean place on the mountain to live while I build a tiny little home called On Your Bluff. Call Your Bluff. And Call Your Bluff has got to be built on a certain bluff that I know of. That George McGee knows, my William Montague knows, Joel Fortune, my builder on Lookout Mountain, knows it. And we're going to send, may we send this video, VCR thing, to those people?
Sure we can.
Great. That's good publicity.
I'm gonna get you copies made of this.
Now you just don't talk to me about that kind of business yet. I really would like to get out from behind the camera and away from the soundtrack for enough time to catch my breath. Between us, we can bow the world. That's too close. My makeup's too heavy for that. As Chris Garbo always said, darling, my makeup is the last thing they should see of me.
Tell me about Nora and
Do you want to know what I just said?
Greta Garbo.
Yeah, but I made it up. It's just the type of thing she would say. But Samantha's already said 1 million original things, and you'll get a copy of every damn one of them, because if there's anything I love, a creative person loves. That background's boring. Let's change. Let's go
There you go.
Brenda. He would love some shrimp scampi and tossed salad with creamy Italian. And he said beer. All right, what kind of beer, darling?
Any kind of beer you want.
Any kind of beer you want. That's a new brand.
All right, that's what I'm going to try.
Yeah. I'd love some iced coffee and a half a carafe of dry Chablis, pale dry. And that's all for right now. Ice water and lots of ice.
Okay. And you would like to have a big thing?
This is my book, little booklet, and I'll probably redo it There's no point in taking all this. Why don't you want to stand here and take up there? What do you want to do?
I just want to listen to you.
Yeah, but you...
Give me some Samantha-isms. Tell me about life. Tell me about the sharks in the sea and the salt.
I don't want to tell you about that. I want to tell you what I want to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
And there's no point in taking me up close. I have a new wrinkle. And I don't need to expose my energetic new wrinkle. But anyway,
I've got Zoom on this, so I back it up.
The $1,000 that I wanted, and it's perfectly legal for us to do what we want to do since it's your money and my house.
That's true.
And I don't have to get out till November you read that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll get out before then. Mm-hmm. But it all depends on you when you go to your wedding. Not that you're going to get married, I hope. I'm not going to let that happen till after I'm through with you. But anyway, seriously, I don't want to tell all these personal things. I don't know who might listen to this thing. You know, that's something that I love Barbara Streisand so for. She deserved an Oscar for The Yentl because she produced it, directed it, and wrote it, and she knew that nobody could do it the way she did it. Sure enough, the producers got irritated, the directors got irritated, a lot of people got irritated. Why, she's taking the whole damn thing in her own hands. That's the only way. Look at Rocky. He's pretty close to that sort of thing, isn't he? Sylvester Stallone. It's pretty close to a closed package.
You know Sylvester Stallone?
I don't know him. I don't need to know him. I don't particularly care for Rocky and Rolly, except I love rock and roll. Now, that's just a silly thing.
You know rock and roll?
I know every type of music. I know every type of dancing. I studied everything like that. I'm trying to tell you that when you get to your wedding party, if I know Michael O'Shaughnessy, now this, I'm going to be personal, but I do want everybody who sees and hears this down here, the blessed angels who know me well. That's the way to do it all through life.
Do we have the right Brenda?
We have the right Brenda. There's never a wrong Brenda.
No, there isn't.
There you go. There you go.
Let me bring you.
Southern hair, true.
Lookout Mountains, right?
Forget all that, yeah. But listen, dearest, what I'm telling you is business at the same time. I'll try to make it pleasurable. If you're going to take me, I can't stand this same background every time.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead. 33,000 for Tide.
Everybody knows this. I needed a place to save my sanity, and the lot was broke.
Yeah, come on.
Go to it, kid. We're all for you. The rest of them said, "What?" So I bought the place, I settled down, and all the beautiful stuff came. Now, Michael, that is going up daily, and you're getting a lovely, lovely gift. At the same time, you're getting the beauty of peace and sanity restored, and the communion with nature. When you sit there at night and look at those stars, you know they shouldn't be tampered with. You know the man on the moon doesn't want any company, particularly. Oh, however, I do think it's exhilarating that I can build a home on the moon and jump off into space after jumping off the ocean. I built EBB Tide. For that purpose, I said I built it so I could run out and jump the ocean every day, and I did. And I swam when the sharks were out there because my mind was not on sharks. If it had been, the sharks would have raced away quickly. However, it's true. I was able to spend the whole day out there on a raft, and everybody else came in, and I said, let them, I don't care. All right? That type of peace of mind restores your sanity and makes you know that you're in the right place. So I would run out and jump in the ocean every day. Now I'm going back to my mountain, Lookout Mountain, Tennessee, where I love everybody, and they better love me. But seriously, I'm going back there so I can build a little home for my last 10 or 12 years on the bluff, as George McKee has it ready for me with a little waterfall. And I'm going to call it Call Your Bluff, and I'm not going to even have a phone, and I'm going to be able to try and run out and jump off the bluff every day. Now, when I build a home on the moon, you know what I'll jump off of every day, the moon, into space. I may be the first space poet. If you're not, Mr. O'Shaughnessy, please let's rest.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I don't want to talk about that right now. Everybody already knows I wrote the book for him. The Boykin and the Queen.
The Boykin and the Queen.
Yes,
That's the name of the book, and that was about Philip.
It is about Philip. It's his...
Give me 2 minutes of Philip's background.
I don't want to. It's so... His father was a lawyer, Harvard graduate. He's an international lawyer. Philip was trained to be a lawyer, but he wasn't sure he wanted to do a million things, and he didn't want to settle for any kind of formal stuff. And so he thought perhaps journalism. And his sister Mary Alice came down to the University of Chattanooga. That's how...
How did he have his accident? Was that a car accident?
Oh, but that was see, this early, and you said about his father was an international lawyer, and he took care of a lot of movie stars, and you got me on the track of Philip. Philip saved me from the grief of the tragedies, the 6 major tragedies I had in '66. So we had a great lot of fun up New York, back and forth, the beach and blah, blah. Now, in '86, he had his accident. Everybody knows about it. He has, well, he's always had brain damage. And with his sense of humor, he better like that. But seriously, he is an angel, and I want to take him up to the mountain. And he has learned so much. You see, this is really a joke, but it's fun to tell you this. Everybody knows this too. The father of mental health in the state of Tennessee, and one of the greatest psychiatrists in the South, it was Dr. Joe Johnson Jr., and he was just as dumb as a doorknob. I was the smart one, and I used to say, Joe, you ought to do this with your so-and-so patient. He said, my name was Sally then. Sally, you should be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. I am the psychiatrist, and you are just a rude little amateur. And I said, but you've been trying to help so-and-so for so many years, and you haven't done it. So-and-so's just as dumb as he was before he got hold of him, Joe. Joe's gone now. A lot of my friends are gone, but I can't wait to get up there. They are an angel bunch of people. So I hope O'Shaughnessy will get me a home, and I'll bring Philip up and we'll rewrite every psychiatry brief.
Let me ask you something. Because we're going to wind up with our editing here, if you had a message to give all the viewers of this tape, which may be played at EBB Tide at some point in time, what kind of philosophy, what kind of
Honey, that's
knowledge?
what I'm all about. I have the perfect book. It's not been written yet, though all the Christians think it has. All the Muslims think their books are there. All the Buddhists and the Zen Buddhists and John Paul Sartre, all these idiots, they're precious. Well, my book comes out. Anyway, all joking aside,
What kind of message can you leave with us today?
I'll give you the message. I'll give you the perfect ending to this VCR. Are you ready to end it, Mr. O'Shaughnessy? Really?
Well, not really in it, but share with the viewers.
Yes,
your
I
thoughts
know.
and
He's a blabbermouth. I
Tell me
don't
about
want
the
this
shark.
director. I am not going to do any more talking. I want to tell you the last word, and I'm going to have the last word. I'm that kind of woman on this thing. Because if it isn't the last word, then you can bring that thing back and we'll continue. The last word is see my next picture. My next VCR, darlings, because I will talk for the rest of my life, and I will live forever. See ya. the next step. Blow your nose.
Videos?
No. Do you want to take some sound? Or is the
Yeah.
sound out?
No, we go to the sound. Go ahead. This is
All right.
this is about video. No, this is about what's in store for me.
Ebb Tide and How I Put a Voodoo. You want to? It's one of my short stories.
Okay, short story. Samantha Lawman,
Yeah, but I'm not getting any money out of it. I better just get some.
August 18th,
Seriously.
1990.
My New York artists, photographers, my New York artists know about this short story, and a lot of people read it, but nobody said anything. It's called, did you say the Sahara Desert? All right. Back when my drug addicts were there helping me, bringing me food when I didn't have food or friends, I knew someday there would be a rumble, and it would be bulldozers clearing the land to the south, which is 2,000 front feet. And right now it's worth $5,000 a front foot. I would have bought it if I'd had somebody to buy it for, but who cares? I wasn't in the market for money. I was in the market for love and produce.
He had to go take the 200 to the back to the office.
That's fine.
So we just
That's all I had. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. I got,
Well, he went ahead.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know what you said. I don't want to work. Now, you see, that's what happens to, that's why I'm not a celebrity. I don't want to be interrupted with mundane junk in the middle of a story. To make a short story long, it's only 4 pages, now you're making it 20. This land to the north of me, I knew would never be touched because I knew the man who owned it and he promised me that, and he just was good for his word. Now down here, I did not know. Michael O'Shaughnessy will see these 2 vacant lots. When he arrives at Ebb Tide, he will be able to see 180 degrees of beach, ocean front, like nowhere else. Nothing to disturb. To the south of me, the 2,000 feet, all of a sudden one day, bulldozers. I sat on my front porch. It was 8 years ago, 8 from 1970, what, 82? Subtract for me. 8 years, that's 1982?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I sat there, oh my God, I'm not ready to leave. And they're clearing it. Well, I do. So I took my glass of Chablis and I said, answer me. Says me. Open sesame. I drank. No answers came, no thoughts. All of a sudden it dawned on me, I'm on that dune that's still there, that protects Michael O'Shaughnessy
Right.
from anything.
I saw that. I saw that, dude.
And I climbed up there with my long white hair was down to my back in a white silk gown, and the wind was blowing. I stood on top of that thing and I called all those bulldozers, drivers and their families, and the whole damn tribe of Moses was standing out there in the bulrushes. And I said, get over here. And I said, I want you to know I will. He's a redneck, bless their hearts, rednecks and red noses. And they stood there and I stood up above them. And one young man came from the group and he said, lady, I want you to know Jesus Christ speaks through me. And all I'm trying to do is make a living. I own this land. And I said, I don't care if Jesus Christ speaks through you. I'm Mother Mary. And if you don't watch out, I'll put a voodoo on you. Now you leave me some privacy. If you're gonna do it, do it. I work with the little people now. I used to be a great lady. And now I'm interested in the little people. And when I said that, they all left, and that was in 1982, and they haven't been back since, and they won't be. Because they misinterpreted, they were superstitious. They thought I meant I worked with little elves, and I had a reputation for being rich anyway. So, the point is, My punchline was, and still is, and everybody's got this short story who wants it. That boy wasn't making a living, he was making a killing. And he ain't there yet. And Michael O'Shaughnessy's gonna...
These are my dogs. This is actually Leslie's dog. That's my little collie. His name is Shane. Girlfriend. Leslie, come here and say something to Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Tell Samantha what you think of her acting ability on the tape that you just saw, and anything that you want to say to Samantha.
I would love to meet you maybe sometime, if you will, and I think that you're wonderful. And this is Michael's house.
This is my house in Winter Park. Samantha, as you can see, it's an old 1926. Here's a shot of my street. Goes down to Lake Osceola. This is my girlfriend, Leslie. And that's Arthur.
It's Arthur.
That's Shane.
Shane.
Hey, Shane. Hey, Shane. Hey, Samantha. I wanted to let you know that I had an unbelievable time with you today. I cannot tell you the inspiration that you give me and how much I am going to miss you when you go to Tennessee. I am so determined to let you know that I am going to find a place that I would fall in love with in Tennessee. I wanted to finish out this tape by showing you my house, which I just did.
And we need a name for it.
The name of my house?
Yes.
I want Samantha, I want you to take a look at this house and I want you to come up with it. Come up with a name for my house. It was built in 1926.
An Irish shamrock.
And it's a very, very unique house. And I believe in your ability to see through things and to see the words that should come out. I want you to take a look at my crazy pants first. My crazy pants, they came from California. These are crazy pants from California.
Look at those.
I very rarely wear them because that's for you, Samantha. Dogs. Who's going to be first? Look at that.
There's the winner.
Collie. I don't have horses, Samantha, because my yard's not big enough, but I got a collie, and his name is Shane. Words from Miss Leslie Windrum, and I know that she really wants to meet you, and I wish you would spend some time with her, because I see one fantastic lady moving out of the entertainment business that could possibly share with somebody trying to knock on the door.
And it's hard and discouraging, and if you have any words of wisdom for me, I would appreciate it. Whether it be in film, television, or theater, or dance, or singing, anything that you know of that could help me, that you'd like to share, I'd want to hear. And so would Michael.
Thanks, Samantha. See ya. Leslie, say something for us.
Good morning. How's that?
Give us a surf report on this beautiful October 13th.
Surf's up. That's the surf report. Surf's up. It's a beautiful day. Here we are at EBB Tide on the blue ocean of Ponce Inlet.
There's
EBB
EBB.
car. And Mike's going surfing. You'll notice.
Give us another detailed version of your car.
My car is a 1964 Dodge Dart convertible, which also happens to be the golden anniversary edition of the Dodge Dart. Notice the convertible top? That is why. Initially in 1914, the Dodge Dart was created. Since its inception,
zooming in, that's Michael. It's a beautiful day, there's a shrimp boat. goes. He's up, he's down. It's the first wave of the day. And now I see the record button, so I guess I've just started recording. Too bad you missed that wave. But I'm not getting paid for this anyway, so maybe we'll catch another wave real quick. Maybe not. Maybe he's drowned. Maybe we'll see. Okay, we are recording now, so do spot him as he makes his way to the next wave. And here we are. Sits on the board well. So at least we know that whether or not he can surf, he can look good while he's trying to surf. And it's flat now, so until a wave comes again.
4469 South Atlantic Avenue. What it looks like. Here's Jerry. 3 days worth of work. Jerry, what do you have to say after about 3 days of work here?
What do I feel?
What do you have to say for the viewers here after 3 days worth of turmoil from 6:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night?
Like the old lady lived here before said, maintenance is hell.
And there you have it, live from Jerry Dashner. You can see all the wine bottles. We have the different wine bottles. This lady is archaic artifacts.
It took a lot of effort to get them bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Get that many bottles.
This is before. This is a before. We'll give you an after shot in a couple days. Leslie's gone to the store to get cleaning supplies and Budweiser. Hey dogs, what do you say? You got something to say to us? Woo! Woo! That's what it looks like. This is the before and after.
Wonder Party Weekend. 105.9.
Little bedroom shot. Right there's what all happens. Real rough condition, real rough. This is it on the beach. Misty morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. This is Leslie working in the bathroom. Leslie, show us your gloves. It's Leslie in the bathroom. That's me. That's my arm. Let's see what Leslie's doing. She's making her bed. As you can see, we've given her plenty of room to sleep. She sleeps with the towels. See.
Recording.
That's it.
Say something to us, Michael. Your lighting's bad.
What do you want me to say?
Explain to us where we are. Oh, who's that? Hello?
Get to work.
This is what you told me to do. What are you doing?
I'm working.
Close up. Look at that ceiling.
Look at the bugs up here.
That's nice to know.
I'd like to get somebody to possibly hold the ladder.
Fireplace. How about we go hold the ladder?
You want to hold the
Wait.
ladder?
Otherwise, we'll be walking into this ladder, and that's not a good idea.
Honey,
What?
there's ammonia in here.
What's that?
Spiders don't like to make houses with ammonia.
I wonder why that is. Say something to the crowd, Jerry.
What's that?
Say something to the crowd.
Hello?
This is the search report. I see 2-foot waves. I got 2 people out paddling in front of my house. They're in my area. They're in my break. See it?
Gnarly, dude.
See that here?
Who cleaned those windows?
Pressed up.
Get a good shot of it.
Honey, don't shoot those, sir.
And what is that? That's my ambiguous title. This is the view from ebb tide. This is ebb tide, and that's Michael cleaning the windows of ebb tide. We can see that it's in fine shape. Just look at that woodwork. Wow. What master carpentry work we have here to do. Looks like a halfway house for wayward surfers. Don't you think? But it's all his.
Who's the girl? Leslie sleeping on the couch. Say something for us, Leslie. What's that little tear sticking out? That's what it looks like. No more spidey webs.
Nope, no more spidey webs.
And what do you have to say about
What?
the beach, the world hunger crisis, the end of the Cold War? What do you have to say about all that? What about the Mideastern crisis? What do you think about Saddam Hussein?
I don't know. I think about his house is great. Yeah, I think your house is great.
What about the...
Hold on. I think about the beach is what I wish was at the beach right now.
What about the SNL bailout?
What the heck is that? The beach.
That's what it looks like, port side.
I know what I want on the beach.
Tide. That's a car passing by. And this is what it looks like as of August 10th, 1991. Notice we have watchdogs. Here's Trixie, or Jazzy Shane. Plus was cut back so we could at least come up. What a difference, huh? Some say that color is a little bit of resemblance of the black and gold. Remember when the driveway wasn't even there and it came right up to the door? And there was a carport. We took the carport out, put a window up. There's the Queen of England's chair. Little ebb tide. Focus in. Ebb tide. Final last touches by Miss Diane Windrum. Fairfield Drive. Mount Dora. New AC, new windows, new window boxes, new stone, new car, new driveway, just weed eated today, new little bushes. The bushes are compliments of Brent and Valerie. They planted every one of those back in May. And of course, Lubeda's contribution, her ex-husband. If you'll notice, there's watchdogs all over the place. This is the driveway looking out. Not much to see. Not much to see here either. Just new siding all the way around. We got a new roof here. We got a new air conditioner in that room. New siding, new paint, new rock. Remember all this was right here is where Jerry had all those bottles. And he was talking right here saying, man, these ladies like to drink. All this was all pulled up. Of course, this is the other side. New stepping stones. That's the way it looks. Chimney repainted, resealed, all new seat. This is what it looks like from afar. Notice the new decking. Compliments of Rich Bushman, his brother, Todd Andrews, Burger King for us. We got new siding, new paint, new deck, new scooter. That's compliments of James Harris, who's never sent me the title. It's probably a hot bike. It cost me about $200. Then it cost me another $400 to get it out of Hawk. It was towed off the beach by the police. There's Shane's bucket. There's Leslie's and Michael's chairs. And remember when she took this shot here? This is Ebb Tide. The flag says, kill them all, let God sort them out. And of course, the red, white, and blue American flag. Beach scene. As you can see, not a lot of action on the beach. Of course, there is our neighbor, a good friend, drinking buddy. We forgot his name, but I'm sure he's on his way over here. We'll catch his name in a second. And we got our, of course, our boat. Ladies and gentlemen, the security man, here he is. Action after the neighbor. And this is, of course, the back watchdog. This one name is Arthur. Look at those fangs. Okay, here we go again. A little siding. Isn't this exciting? Y'all go get your popcorn. I'm almost finished. Got the grill, got the games, got Dad's chair. Compliments of Tom O'Shaughnessy. He wished he never gave me this. This is probably the most comfortable with a can of Budweiser. Oh, compliments of tenants on Maryland who forfeited their deposit and several personal belongings. What else we got here? Got the old deck runs of the new. Compliments Sam Holland on the 2 chairs. The hose, a rental house. And we know what that is, a birthday present from Leslie Windrum. The flag, compliments Tim O'Shaughnessy, stolen from. No, that's right, he doesn't steal anymore, and he's also honest, so I can't say that he took that from the little restaurant down the street. Of course, Todd Andrews egged him on. Of course, over here you'll see where the fire was July 4th, 1991. Had Mike all in a tizzy. Whole thing was in flames. Todd Andrews, Jeff, Kathy's husband, lit a little firecracker over there after egging on from Timmy. And of course we have beach scene again. There's the director's chair. Compliments of Bruce David. And that's where we all like to sit out. That's called the Tuna Tower, named by Bill Ray in May. And here we'll take a little side shot because I don't think this is going to be here too much longer. There's 4 lots between me and this house. And of course that's the Wicked Witch of the South's house. Pretty ugly. We say we'd rather have Ebb Tide. That's the way that it looks towards the south. There's a southeast wind blowing right now at about 10 to 15 knots. And if y'all aren't back from popcorn yet, you're going to miss the inside layout. And of course now we are now turning north, northeast, going north, and bam, the condo. Remember the condo. Those guys spy on me all the time. Tough call here. We're not sure if this is going to be well lit or not. But this is, remember the garage. It's now the laundry room. Little area, brand new bike, compliments of Michael. Leslie's bike, paddle fan, compliments of Bill Ray's dad, Mr. Ray, and Mrs. Ray donated that. Bradley. And of course, twin beds, compliments of Devon rental house that I purchased. Workmanship, interior, Barry, never gonna finish, Stockwell. Surfboard rack, new carpet, next room, please, we're getting slated. Bedrooms just arriving, this weekend's guests, here they come, ladies and gentlemen. There, new stove, compliments of Deborah Bradley, new countertops. Michael D'Amico had his opportunity, let it go. New refrigerator. Of course, a little message about Ebb Tide, where to go, who to see, where to drink and eat. Of course, there's a little picture of Leslie truly. Couch compliments of Devin. The little mushroom stools compliments of Tom O. Books come from several rental houses. Smorgasbord. TV from Devin. Fish one from Barbados. Picture from Burdine's Mall. Keith Karam's desk. Leslie Windrum's table. Used to be in her living room. There's the foyer walking through. This is Miss Diane Windrum bringing in fresh flowers. And of course we have the living room. Dolphin. The plant from Leslie. Puff and Stuffed chair from Tom O. This is animal skin, he says. Might be Indian skin from Tom O. Couch, Keith Karam, $25. Nice L-shaped couch. And there she is, Miss Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, Miss Leslie Windrum. Those eyes. Eyes. This is what it looks like. The loft, all new paint, white. Plant from Leslie. Not much to look at. Fan redone by Michael O. That is a lamp found in the storage room, probably Timmy's. Of course, this is the outside. Chairs again, Sam Holland, and activities director. Too dark in here, but look at this room. September morn, white. Look at this thing, man. Has this thing changed or what? Ladies and gentlemen, curtains. Talk about this stuff is how Miss Diane gets beautiful. Look at all that stuff. She doesn't need that. They did it again. And quick, this is the crook. Looks like it's over with. Down. Damn, this place looks good, doesn't it? And we're getting quick because I'm getting sick of this. New. I'm done. One last shot. Diane talking to Leslie in New York. She's waving. Tom W. A little coffee.
It's not fun. Yeah, he does it. I should never. I said I love it, and he wouldn't have.
What's that?
He wants to talk. She wants to talk to Michael. No.
Showing me her better side there, ladies and gentlemen. She's showing her better side.
I sure am. In fact, I'm going to.